Now, bullying cases in both primary and secondary schools are on the rise. Both parents and teachers have voiced out their concerns over the aggression among students and are looking at the Education Ministry for a solution. Wan Eizzul Islam has a report.
Hey, excuse me.
Hey, watch it, man. You think on the road, man, huh? I'm walking here.
The world is filled with bullies. Some can harm you physically, mentally, even emotionally. With the Ministry of Education recently suggesting suspending bullies from school, there have been some mixed reactions from various parties. Let's see if we can shed some light on this issue.
By definition, bullying is when someone uses superior strength or influence to intimidate others who are then forced to do what the bully wants. The victims obviously did not ask to be treated this way, but were often made examples of or even targeted due to their differences.
It's usually the same thing. It's because I'm different in certain ways. I don't follow the norm. Like I speak differently, or I have different values, or I behave in a different manner that isn't what the other students are accustomed to, and because of that they pick me out.
At secondary school, it was mostly because of my attitude, mostly because I was close with the teachers, and some cases were unknown to me. Like, I did not know why I got bullied. It just happened, especially during my first year of secondary school.
The most common type of bullying is verbal abuse, such as name-calling, teasing, and even spreading rumors. But in some cases, the victims are physically harmed by the tormentors, who act out on their aggression by turning to a more violent approach.
At first, it was just like taunts, like how they spoke to me, the names they called me, until there were some cases where I got kicked in the stomach, got kicked on the back, and I would go home with footprints on my baju kurung.
In my primary years, they would sometimes choke ataupun hit me in a certain way, where they would hold my neck and then beat me up. And it's because of that I have a fear of when people touch me. I'm okay when I'm touched by other people, but when someone touches me without notifying me first, it's chilling, it's scary, it's very, 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 very uncomfortable.
Parents of bully victims have united. They believe that the Education Ministry's suggestion of suspending bullies for a single school year is a reasonable solution, as long as the punishment has positive impact to those involved.
Yes, I would agree with 1 year suspension for students involved in bullying, or even perhaps we might think more punishment, because of this is a serious offense, because it can affect children's upbringing.
I think it would be a good punishment if it was done with careful planning. Okay, if there's going to be an outcome after that 1 year. It's not just a suspension where you try to take that bully out of society or out of the school and not let him or her learn anything.
Psychologists specializing in helping victims cope with bullying are also supporting the move to suspend those intimidators. The experts said bullying certainly leaves a deep scar to the victims and will continue to haunt them as they grow older. In our second part of our report on bullyism, we will look into the psychological impact on both the perpetrators and their victims, as well as the Education Ministry's plan to tackle the menace in schools. Wan Eizzul Islam, 7 Edition.